Welcome, friend, to yet another episode.
Another.
Exciting,
Oh, yeah.
riveting episode of Mount Rushmore.
It makes a lot of rivets.
Today, on this momentous occasion, we're going to talk about North American animals. Give us the first one. Let's see.
You want me to start?
Yeah.
Again, it's hard, but I'm going to have to go with the brown bear.
Yeah. I was going to go specifically grizzly, but that's just a brown bear that happens to be away from water, basically.
Right.
Or the ocean. So we agree on that. Why? That's all, folks.
All right, thank you very much. Why? Well, again, that's when you think of North American animals, it's right there.
Yeah.
That's one of the where my mind goes right away to.
For sure.
There are the others, but this one for sure has to be there. It's like you need to have it. It has such a strong presence. It has such a strong. It's such an iconic animal. You have it as a mascot to so many teams in different sports.
That is true.
From elementary to professional.
That's
from
true.
Elementary school through high school, through college, through all the way to NFL, NBA. NBA. And do they have? Yeah, they do have. They have been TV shows about the Bears.
Doesn't the Canadian flag even have some flag?
California
flag.
That's
what I'm thinking of. Yeah, obviously not the Canadian flag. That was a momentary lapse. It is midnight here, folks. Please forgive me for my lack of thought and foresight to say such a foolish thing.
Please forgive my friend Joseph.
Leave all your hate comments below.
We all know it's not a bear on the Canadian flag.
Yes, we do.
It is a bear paw on the Canadian flag.
Just when they're like, all right, fine, now they're back in arms.
Now, they're very nice. Come on, what are they going to do? They're going to be like, hey, you... it was funny.
Sorry.
It was funny. All right, we'll give you a pass.
What are you talking about? All right, no offense, Canadians, but you say stuff weird. Sorry. So, yes, I agree. The grizzly, I again, specifically was leaning grizzly, but it's the same thing. Brown bear and grizzly bear is the same thing. It's very important to...
Can I tell you my second one?
It's also the largest, like, predatory animal, should be mentioned. It's not necessarily primarily a hunter, you know, like if they're near rivers or whatever, they have salmon and they eat a lot of berries, so they're not purely a carnivore, but they are technically also a carnivore, and they are the largest of them. Yeah. Which is worth throwing out there for some little extra credit. You want to go second one?
You have a bear as the representative of a whole chain of mountains. Smoky Bear.
Yeah, that's not how that works.
I don't know.
Named after Smokey the Bear. Although all the campgrounds have a picture of a bear on it. All those pictures of like, you know, like the signs that say fire chance today and it says low, medium, or high. Yeah. It always has a bear on it. Yeah. Like a little hat.
Yeah. You have Yogi Bear in Yosemite.
In Yosemite? That's where he's from?
No, Yellowstone. I'm sorry. Yellowstone. That's where he lives.
That's where he lives.
With Boo Boo.
Of course. Of course. Yosemite, by the way, is fantastic. If you have an opportunity, go see it. It's unbelievable. It's awesome.
All right.
It's very cool.
So you're
going to go two.
Should it be in the Mount Rushmore of national parks?
Tune in next time to find out. Just kidding. But I'm sure we will do that at some point.
Okay.
So if you subscribe and click that little notification bell, you'll be able to see when we do that. So you can hear whether I think Yosemite's on that list or not. Because I'm not going to tell you now. I'm going to keep you waiting.
Very well.
You're going to give a second one.
The second one, I want to just go ahead and give a second one because I just think that I need to do that. I think I'm going to go with the bald eagle.
Interesting.
Oh, what does that mean?
Go ahead.
Bald eagle. I mean, the eagle in general is you know, it's in the Mexican flag. Is the American, the North American national animal.
Yep.
And it flies over Canada also. Many of them.
It does. Yeah, that is true. That's true.
So it's such an iconic animal also that I actually was driving the other day, and on the side there was it was like a cornfield, but it was all flat.
Yeah.
And there was one
Really?
standing on the ground.
Wow.
Looking at me. It was just amazing. And like, I've never seen one in the wild, but he was in the wild. He was in the suburbs.
Did he look at you and say, America? Is that what he said?
No, he just said, we want you.
Perfect.
And then it came flying after me.
Yeah.
Anyway, there.
Interestingly enough, I don't have it on the 4.
What?
I thought about it, and I thought that if it was a U.S. list, it would absolutely be on there.
Uh-huh.
But it was hard for me to justify putting it on there for the entire North America. The flag note was an interesting one that I did not realize that definitely boosts the argument for it.
There you go.
My other thoughts are, it is representative in the sense of like country representative, but I didn't feel it was quite as representative of the area
of the whole
in
area.
General.
Okay.
Like, if that makes sense. Like there are definitely bald eagles on t-shirts and stuff, but it's more like this is United States. Like, this is a United States thing, which is why I left it off.
Okay.
But I could be convinced otherwise. You make a compelling argument.
Very well.
So,
the Hecho en Mexico, made in Mexico stamp, it always has the eagle right there. Yeah.
Is it a bald eagle? Or is it just some other type of eagle?
It's balding.
His hairline's not what it used to be.
It's been there for a while, man.
It's just so old. Once you're 60, who still has hair? Only the luckiest remain.
What's your second one? No negotiable.
So, it's so hard because there's so many here. So, this one is uniquely American, which is, I think,
well, then you're
just
points. Going against your own argument with the eagle.
No, not uniquely United States. It is an animal that truly only lives in North America.
Okay. I see.
As far as I'm fairly certain, it does not exist anywhere else in the world but in North America. And it is so important within North America that more or less thought to be the first bill for conservation that the United States ever signed, I believe by Teddy Roosevelt, was for this animal, which was in danger of becoming extinct.
He did his homework, this guy.
I always do my homework. I was a straight A student for a reason. But, and that is the bison.
The bison!
Which is absolutely iconic of the entire expansion of the United States. It is absolutely iconic of the North America in general. You can't, like, the Native American and the bison are almost inseparable as far as just, they go together.
Yeah, I agree.
When you imagine them in your head. Not to say that all Native American tribes have anything to do with bison, because obviously the tribes were everywhere, but it's something that feels so uniquely American. Unlike other creatures on my list, at least, it doesn't live in some other places, maybe like Europe or South America or something else. It's truly uniquely American, and there's really nothing else quite like it.
I had it in my list.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Yes.
Good. All right.
We like Star Wars here, in case you haven't figured it out.
Right. So we have then, let me see, the bear.
We both agree on the bear, and we both agree on the bison.
Bison.
And you said the bald eagle.
Bald eagle.
So I guess I should go again.
You should go next.
We have 3 of yours.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to go again. And this one is not uniquely American. And when I say American, I mean North American.
Okay.
Not United States. But it's on a ton of t-shirts. It is so hard to separate this from North America in general. You'll see. It is the apex predator of North America. It has by far the largest population of what this is in specifically Canada. But there's also many of them, or some of them left in the United States, and that is the wolf.
Oh, the
wolf does exist in some parts of Europe and some parts of Asia, but it is extremely minor player there.
Mm-hmm.
When you think of certain, like for example, there are some wolves that technically live where tigers live, which you wouldn't really think of, because it's so linked to North America, because it is primarily North American. I believe when I was looking at the population stats, it was something like Canada alone has more than the entire rest of the world combined by pretty large margin. Like when they combined all of Europe estimated population and all of the couple places that they are in Asia, Canada alone had like double or triple that. So even though it's not uniquely American, it is more American than anything else, especially if we're talking specifically the gray wolf, because there's some smaller species of wolves that are in other parts of the world, but especially for the gray wolf, the one that you picture, or the timber wolf, the one that you picture sort of in the snow. Is that a thing? There's an Arctic fox. But I think timber wolf, I think, is what you think of as an Arctic wolf.
All right.
I could be wrong. Maybe
there's all the ones that migrated also. There's the American wolf in Paris.
Wolf?
Yeah.
The wolf.
The wolf.
Woof, woof. Bow, wow.
What?
It's a wolf.
Well, that's what I said.
No, you said a wolf. That's what a dog says.
You're saying the same
woof.
thing.
No, woof, wolf.
Woof, wolf.
Yeah, it's different. There's an L. Wolf. Wolf.
Wolf?
Yeah. They don't care about this. Tell him he's wrong. Let us know in the comments. Who's saying it white? There you go. He's got it.
Wolf.
Wolf. Yeah, you said woof.
Really?
Yeah, you said a woof.
My teacher told me that the L was silent.
No.
In wolf.
They lied.
Wolf.
They lied.
Wolf.
They lied. That's like those people that say jaguar. It's a jaguar. Or jaguar, if you want to eliminate the R for some reason. There's no wire at the end of the word. It's not jaguar. It's a jaguar.
Maybe they're talking about a jaguar.
Oh, a wire that jags other things? What is that?
Is a jaguar?
Like, does it give you a little shot of electricity?
I don't know.
I just jagged you. Like, means little electric shock. Is that what that is? Jaguar.
I don't know.
Ooh, or maybe the car is actually a jaguar because it's got wires in it.
That are
really not named after a jaguar, even though it has a jaguar.
But he has a jaguar
on the logo.
Well, that was because the other guy didn't understand what.
Yeah, he just didn't know how to pronounce it.
Right.
Yeah. See, we're discovering all the things here. So, apex predator, the ultimate predator of the United States,
pack of wolves,
and of, even though it's not in many parts of the United States because of some extinction products, some extinction problems.
There's a Wolf of Wall Street.
Wolf of Wall Street. Very important.
Yeah, very
but yes,
American.
Wolves
very
are also
American.
Super iconic within cultures
very urban.
And stuff. And certainly, it's even in some Egyptian culture and some, Aesop's fables and stuff that is, not American.
Blitzen.
So it is important outside of America as well. I'm not diminishing that. That is important within the world. But it definitely feels most associated with North America in general. And it was hard for me to really place anything above the wolf.
Very important North American animal. I agree. Yeah. However, I didn't have it in my...
Okay.
In my...
That's fair. That's not surprising considering it...
I just couldn't decide.
It's a hard one.
Yeah.
So what's your fourth then?
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, you don't know?
No, because...
So should I do my fourth? Give you a chance to...
Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. We're doing all kinds of crazy order things today. So far, to be clear, we've agreed on two.
Yeah.
The bear.
Yes.
Specifically a brown bear / grizzly bear.
And
we both agree on the bison.
Yeah.
You said the bald eagle.
Yeah.
Which I think is actually a pretty good choice, even though I didn't have it on my list.
And then the three start with a B.
And then what?
The three of them start with a B.
Oh, yeah. So obviously you got to finish with whatever one that starts with.
So the wolf.
The wolf.
The wolf.
And I said the wolf.
The wolf.
So, for my last one, there were a lot to consider.
Okay.
So, I obviously give some extra points to uniquely American. I considered the bald eagle. I considered the American alligator. Some of my reasonings against the alligator was it felt very Florida.
Yeah, I agree.
It's in other places too, but for the most part, it feels very specific place. And then there are alligators elsewhere in the world, kind of like the wolf, but it just doesn't feel like, if you think America, you don't
North
really
America, you don't think.
Yeah, it's so I kind of kicked it off for that reason. You could say deer, but deer is kind of like a they're everywhere kind of thing.
They're like rats.
Like very big, cute rats that get shot in movies that scar you for life. Thanks, Mom, and thank you, writers of Bambi. So, the last what I landed on that felt very American. Again, if you think of wilderness T-shirts,
was Bambi filmed in the United States?
Probably.
I mean, because all the animals spoke English, so I just assumed they were all American.
Yeah, that's true. And they didn't have British accents that I remember.
They did?
Did they?
I don't know.
No,
I saw
they
it
did.
in Spanish.
I don't think they did.
As a little kid.
Oh, well then...
They dubbed it.
Yeah, but why would you not then believe that it was filmed in
Oh, after I grew up
Mexico.
and I saw the original.
Oh, but when you were a kid, you were like, yeah.
Oh, I didn't even think they're just
here.
animals. I didn't think they had any origin. They were just earthlings.
So, my last one is the moose.
The moose?
Yes, it feels very American.
See, I consider the moose.
Yeah, okay.
But then I think of moose and I think of is it moose? Mice. No. Moose. Meese.
Moosin.
Meese.
Moosin.
Yeah. I think
Brian Regan lovers out there, drop a like for that reference.
It's like a very Canadian animal.
It's in here too.
But then it's the same case with the bald eagle. It's a very American, like USA American animal.
Yeah, but
it's the same
moose
with
is very U.S. as well. Like maybe when we start getting Mexico, I don't think they go that far south, right?
No, we don't have in Mexico.
Okay, so that is definitely points against it, but it is truly all of the United States and Canada.
Okay.
Even if we're in Ohio, we don't really have moose, but where I'm from, back in Massachusetts and New England, we certainly have moose. Now you could say that's honorary Canada, in some senses, because it is close-ish, but we at least have moose there.
We do have.
It's definitely a forested area. It's definitely a forested area animal.
Sure.
But there's so many of them.
The only other one that I consider, because I consider the moose.
Also, it is uniquely American again. I believe that is another one that moose don't exist anywhere outside North America.
What about France? They have moose. Le moose.
So what's your fourth then, if you don't like my moose?
Well, see, that was the other thing. It's the same thing. It seems like there was one, like, upper North America, middle North America, and South North America, if you can call it that way, which is Mexico. So there's the monarch butterfly, which because of the amount
you went
of those,
insects. Is this your fourth?
Just like I had the moose and the butterfly. That's why I couldn't decide, because it's an insect. It's not exactly,
which kind of feels like it's
right.
Yeah. Okay.
So, so I'm okay with the moose.
But are you going with the moose?
No, I'm not going with the moose. I'm okay.
What are you locking in? When we put the poll up, or when we tell people to comment, who's right?
When we just asked you, is this your final answer?
Yeah. What is your final answer?
So, the bison, the bald eagle, the bear, and that's it.
You don't get to choose three.
I can't decide.
What happens to the fourth head on the Mount Rushmore?
Okay, let's go with the moose.
All right. So we agreed on 3.
We've done it before where we leave it open-ended.
Sort of. But we usually still pick one.
All right, the moose.
Like, you pick one even though you say I'm not super confident.
I'll go with the moose.
All right. So we agree on the moose.
Mm-hmm.
We agree on the bison.
Yes.
We agree on the bear.
Yes.
But I said wolf.
Yeah.
Not woof, which is what a dog says.
But the wolf also says wolf.
But the wolf.
That's why they call it wolf.
No.
Wolf.
Nope, that's completely incorrect. So I said the wolf, and he has said the bald eagle.
Yeah.
And again, this is North American. This is not United States. So all you people who currently have your guns on you and your conceal and carry license who are saying, America, gonna go vote for him and the bald eagle, take a moment and think about it. North American. But I honestly like his bald eagle. I think that it definitely deserves a spot. I also think my wolf deserves a spot.
And I agree
like
that
both
too.
of our lists. But you let us know. Which one is right? Which one is more right? Give us your 4 in the comments.
Which one is righter?
Sure. Then click subscribe. And click that little notification bell. In fact, if it meets your fancy, smash that notification bell because you are so passionate about wanting to be notified.
You're going to dent your screen. I don't recommend
with the latest of what we have to say about the Mount Rushmore of everything. We're going to cover everything. We've covered so many different subjects already. We're going to cover more. Also, if you don't mind, take the simple moment to just drop a like. Just loosely drop it. Click it.
He's begging. He's a beggar.
Tenderly.
A digital beggar. A cybernetic
tenderly feel that like button. Just click a little bit.
My goodness.
So that it turns blue.
All right, you know what? We're just going to end it here. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.